Good morning. Welcome to my kitchen. Today Dawn asked for tea biscuits.
A treat. A carb treat.
So, this is my recipe. I will write the original recipe, but it is a no-fail. I need 2 cups of flour, and to make it a little more diabetic friendly, even though it's bad, I use 1 cup of regular all-purpose flour and 1 cup of whole wheat flour. I tried it with all whole wheat and it's gritty. So.
Okay, that's my fault. I didn't grind it fine enough. Oh well.
It doesn't absorb the liquid the same way, so I had to really change the recipe. So I thought, well, I'll try it half and half.
Well, you know why it doesn't absorb the liquid? The whole wheat flour? It's still got all the goodness in it.
Well, it doesn't taste good with tea biscuits. Okay, you need 2 cups of flour and about a teaspoon of salt. And like I said, I will write the recipe at the bottom.
But don't worry if you don't follow the exact measurements. Linda never does.
And you need 3 teaspoons of baking powder. And I was telling Larry I could practically do these in my sleep. And some mornings, that's just about what I'm doing. So you give it a stir. And then...
You stir it before you add the liquid?
Yeah,
Why?
just to mix it.
Oh,
So you don't get a... Remember that restaurant we went into when we first got here? And we ordered pancakes and they said that... The boys said that they were getting lumps of baking powder in them.
Yeah.
They didn't mix it first.
Ah.
And then you add a 1/4 cup of butter. Now if you keep it cold, it works. It makes them fluffier. But it's not a necessity. I have done them using just cooking oil.
They taste better with butter.
Well, margarine for me. But butter, cooking oil.
Yeah, I'm fussy. I have refined tastes. I like butter.
But he never had it in years when I did the cooking.
Well, that's true. But I've never complained about your cooking, unlike my mother's.
One day you did. I gave you the answer.
I could go home?
No, I'd invite your mother here and she could do the cooking for you. He's never complained again.
I know when I've been threatened with the ultimate.
There's one chef here in Canada, Michael Smith, and he is absolutely fantastic. And he says keep the butter in the freezer and use your grater and grate the butter into it. But I'm not that fussy. And then you add, if you want to make these rolled out biscuits, you add 3/4 of a cup of water. If you want to do the easy way and use drop biscuits, you add a cup. So I add about a cup, mix it a bit, and then see if I need to add a bit more.
In other words, go by eye.
Yeah.
Like I said, people, Linda measures really, really well.
When I met you, you weighed 130 pounds.
No, I weighed 160 pounds.
Okay. You gained an awful lot of weight after you met me, so I mustn't be that bad.
Well, actually, in the first year after I met you, I dropped to 150 pounds.
And then I started baking bread.
Well, that's true. But I'm happy to report the fattest I ever got was 265 pounds.
And tell them how much you are now with the low carbs.
Oh, I'm back down to my 220. I was at 220 for 7 years. Then I spent 5 months with a cast on the leg, off work, sitting around home just eating my way away.
And bugging his wife.
Well, Well,
He got
that
his,
wasn't bugging. That was one of the benefits of the job.
and then he got his doctor to say that he could go back to work. So I packed his lunch and got him off to work, and Danny wasn't in school yet. So we decided we would go shopping without Dad, and we were having a great time, and we're walking home, and we get to one parking lot, and I thought, boy, that vehicle looks like ours. And it was. They sent Don home until he got a doctor's note or something saying that he could come back to work, and I had him home for another week.
Oh well.
But it mustn't have been too bad because we're still together. Okay, this is what it looks like.
Hold it towards the light, please. Okay.
It's a soft dough. And then you just break off clumps. Pat it down to about a ½ inch thick. Put it on a baking sheet.
You don't grease the sheet or anything?
Nope.
Okay.
And you can make them any size you like. If I do these up for putting on a chicken pot pie, I make one long slab of it and set it into the pan. Or you can make tiny little ones and drop them on. You can also use this for making pigs in blankets. If you run out of hot dog buns, which I do quite frequently, and when the boys were little, they started liking the pigs in blankets because of the name, and I very rarely had to buy hot dog buns anymore. You just form it, you put a dent in with your hand, you drop the wiener in, and you wrap it around.
Okay, you made your dent and everything, kept your hand in the way so
Oh,
nobody
sorry.
could see.
There, it's flat. You just put your hand like that, you drop the wiener in, you wrap it around, and then you bake it.
Okay.
And with these, you can add cheese and ham and just about anything you like right into the mix. Ham and cheese are really, really nice.
Okay. So shall we bring people back after they're cooked?
Yeah, you preheat the oven to 420 and you bake them for 12 to 15 minutes. And then you bring them out, you slice them in half, you put a big blob of butter on them, and
that's it.
And if you add the ham and cheese, it's a complete breakfast.
Okay. Say bye.
Bye-bye. We'll see you.
Till we come back.
We'll see you in 20 minutes.
Okay, you're on.
I just turned the oven off because these are done. And this is what they look like when you take them out of the oven. If you're using all white flour, they have nice brown color to them, but
What?
need a plate to put them on.
Well, that helps, yes.
I forgot.
Now you need...
I'll cut one and show you what they're like inside. And just because I've said they are no fail, these will probably be heavy as lead. But no, they turned out nice. They're fluffy and
ready for buttering.
And ready for buttering. And they're much better if you butter them while they're hot.
No, they're much better to eat if they're hot.
But,
The way I like them, butter and a slice of cheese.
well, that's what you're
Kind
getting.
of a sandwich type thing.
That's what you're getting. But they come out nice. You can butter them. I put peanut butter on them sometimes. But with ham and cheese, it's a meal. You slice them, you put a little bit of butter, and you've got breakfast.
And they're good for dipping and gravy and everything.
And
Okay.
when this is posted, I will put the original recipe, and I'll put all the additives that you can add to it and what you can do with them. So that's it. Bye.